All right, let's get started.
Go ahead.
Hey, everybody, welcome to another episode of Paradise Pump. I'm your host, Mark Kennelio, and we have Mel and Jed, aka Hodge.
The usual suspects today.
Yep, no guests today, but it's okay. We have lots of things to talk about. First of all, I just want to congratulate our resident IFBB Pro bodybuilder here at Iron Hawaiian Fitness, Chris Knox. He did the New York Pro today, and he looked amazing. He didn't get first call out, but first pro show looked really good. Uh, Guys, obviously, those guys are, they got a lot of good size on them. So, he's got a couple more shows coming up, and I'm sure when he gets back, he'll know what he has to do to step it up and get into that first call out.
I think he was saying he got a show in 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
And he and Dave, his coach, Dave Palumbo, got a game plan. Obviously, he came in. I mean, first of all, the New York show, it's very, very prestigious. You're
Mm.
up against some big boys there, some seasoned veterans, and hey, congratulations to you for even getting out there.
Yeah.
Man, that's a huge show. I
Yeah.
mean, for my first debut, if ever I do one, I don't think I would personally pick a New York. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see whether.
I guess that was a real goal for him to do that one.
Yeah.
I guess he always looked at that show as
hmm
something. So why not do it now? I mean, because you never know, right? Anything can happen. So
But that's very brave to just get thrown into the trenches to see where, where you fall and be like, yeah, I need to step up my game to compete against the big boys.
that's right. Yeah, those guys are pretty thick. Looks like Tonio
He
looks
won
pretty
it.
good.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
won it.
he's the guy. He was the winner. So he's that guy's thing about that guy's physique is it's so round. It's so round. He has that, and then he comes in peeled, of course. So that guy will be a contender for some other shows, I'm sure. Olympia contender.
But that's a punch card for Olympia, right?
It
Isn't it?
is. It is one of them. Yeah. Typically, like it's one of the besides Arnold and Olympia. I think the New York Pro is like a stepping stone to that, right? It's one below that, right? So it's as far as the level of competitors, it's really close to the Arnold and Olympia. It's like one level down, maybe. So yeah, it'll be interesting. So I'm happy for Chris for doing it, getting
Definitely.
up there, doing his first pro show, and I'm sure I'm sure he'll have a crazy game plan when
You
he
know,
gets back.
it's super cool. Like I was watching his even leading up to the show, he went to go to visit Steve and did things, and he's
Yeah,
trying to be a little bit more of a face on social media as well too. Like, dude, he was happy.
yeah, yeah.
Compared to like when he's in here and he talked about that too as well, right? Leading up to his pro, him winning his pro card, he was strictly business. When he was walking here, he'd just be like, "No, gotta get to my stuff, get it
hmm
done, get out of here." He never made eye contact with people, nothing. But leading up to his pro shows, he was like super happy. He was like, "Oh, I like this
Yeah,
guy."
yeah. He said that was a lot of stress for him trying to get the pro card, right? And it had been how many years he was trying. So I think it was just I don't know. I don't want to say I don't want
Burning
to say it
some
was a
monkeys
burden.
off his back.
I don't want to say it's a burden, but yeah, but it was very stressful because he put a lot of pressure on himself, and he just really wanted to get the pro card, right? So I could see how that was uncomfortable, and he probably wasn't very happy because he wasn't there yet, right? I mean, I think he felt like he deserved it, but he just wasn't winning the shows that needed to be won. So, but now
Yeah,
that he's pro, it's just like, hey,
yeah,
when you make pros, I'm sure it's just kind of like, well, now sky's the limit. Like,
yeah.
no rushing. You gotta figure out what you got to do, and just just keep working now.
I mean,
Yeah.
for my own personal experience, it is you try to achieve this goal, you attain it, you're like, "Ah, okay, yeah, you're starting all over again from the bottom, but to reach that goal, it's a very, very coveted goal to
Yeah.
attain for
Yeah.
anybody. So there is a lot of relief once you get it.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, oh, it's over. That's over. Now I can now I can focus on the next thing. And that's the thing, right? Once you make pro, it's like there's nowhere else to go, right? Other than to get good as a pro. So I think trying to become a pro, that's the stress, right? Of you're not a pro yet. Are you going to become a pro? Will you ever get the pro card? Will you, like all those things I'm sure that goes on. You get close, second place, third place, second place. One thing was off. So,
It's crazy because I'm promised to God, it is a mind F where you're at nationals and you place six, just say for instance, and then you're like six. Okay, next show I'm gonna come in bigger, stronger, better, harder, sharper, leaner, all of the above, all of the above. And that sometimes doesn't work in your favor. You're thinking you're gonna continue to progress, show over show. Sometimes it doesn't work out that way, and you think like, oh, this show I placed second, so next show I should guarantee win. No, nothing's
yeah.
guaranteed.
Well, and the thing is too, everyone else is getting better, right?
Yeah,
So if you edged out that person the last show and you go to another show and that person's doing it, they might have gotten better. And now maybe they beat you now. I
a
mean,
lot could happen
yeah.
in 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, in 2 weeks, yeah.
Because when I did nationals one year, I think I was sixth or fourth, or I don't know, something, fifth, sixth. And then I'm like, yeah, I'm that close. I'm gonna go to Pittsburgh in 4 weeks or whatever it was. Couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold my diet. I couldn't hold my stress down. I fucking looked like shit at Pittsburgh. I
Oh
didn't
really?
I didn't get no first call out or
Yeah.
second or
Yeah. Your body just bombed it,
no.
huh?
I bombed it. I'm like, damn,
It's
I
like
just wasted a shit ton of money.
your body was like, nope,
But
not
now we
doing it.
know we can't do back-to-back shows unless it's legitimately like back-to-back, like
Right.
within 2 weeks or a week.
I'd say a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. But even travel too, when you're
hmm
traveling in between the shows, that's also creating stress. And so
So
that
that's
makes it tough.
that's what I did as well too from Las Vegas. I came back home. I did a mini reverse diet and then dialed it back up again for the show on top of the traveling.
Mhm.
Yeah, my body was like, no, we're not doing that. I don't like this.
Hmm. Right? Yeah, it's crazy, man. Well, anyway, so yeah, so awesome for him.
hmm
He'll be back in a few weeks, so we'll bring him back on the show, get an interview, see how his experience was.
hmm
Should be fun.
Speaking of shows, we do have. I didn't. Man, it was just on your tables. That
I know.
powerlifting,
Oh yeah,
strength,
Hawaii's strongest, I guess they
strongest.
call it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is what June, July, mid.
Thanks for putting us on the spot. I didn't look at the dates,
let me
Mel.
let me look.
And you bring it up. You bring up the show. I didn't even look at the dates.
Just in case.
Well, we just got the posters in.
Yeah, just in case
Just
people are
yeah.
interested.
I didn't even put them up yet.
June
Oh,
27th.
yeah. So it's like bench, squat, deadlift, all that stuff. Yeah.
Strong man, strong woman, strong
Yeah. Yeah.
whatever. So June 27th, and then
Where
shortly.
where is it at?
Ooh,
Um,
let's see.
yeah, look it up.
Where
Look it
is
up
it
for
at?
us, please. And I think it's called Hawaii Strongest.
Blaisdell Exhibition Hall,
Okay.
777 Ward Avenue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All you powerlifters out there.
Yeah.
It's a moving heavy iron. Get on it.
hmm So if you're into that thing or want to support your friends or fellow gym advocates or what have you, go check them out.
Yeah, for sure.
June 27th. Then there's the Alan Ichinoshi's show,
That's right. Ikaika.
Ikaika.
Yep.
Y'all got anybody for Ikaika? No.
No, no, I don't have anybody. But he's having it back at the concert hall again.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he moved it back because last couple years he had in that little exhibition side. But yeah, I guess it said concert hall. So
I can't imagine what the overhead for that show is like at the concert hall. And that is a very small show. So
yeah, I don't know, Alan. Maybe he gets a good deal. He's been doing it for a long time, so maybe they hook him up.
I don't know. I
I
got on my,
mean, yeah.
yeah.
Well, you do have to pay the employees,
Yeah,
right?
see, that's the thing
That's the
too.
thing. All those people that are working there, you have to pay them.
You got to pay to get turn the lights on, keep them on for
Yeah.
that moment.
Yeah. So it's gonna cost something.
Hmm.
Not sure. But I don't know if I brought it up before, but yeah, I mean, it's impressive that Alan is still doing it because it is a smaller show, and I didn't know if it would last because see a lot of the shows. I feel like I don't know. I don't know if the turnout's not as many, not as big, or even the audience maybe. But Alan's show is like he's still doing it surprisingly with even though I think like I said it is the smaller show.
It's a perfect show for first-time competitors or people who hadn't been competing for a little bit that
Yeah.
just want to, get back in it,
Yeah.
or if you just need to qualify before going to nationals.
That's right. Yes, if you need to qualify, get on stage, get your qualification right there.
It's a small
Yeah.
show, so like I said,
Yeah.
it's a good first
It's a good one.
time showing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
first show or somebody who hasn't competed in a long time or you just kind of want to get the rust out, get back on stage and compete and then
I'm guilty of it. I did the Kaika many a
I
moons
did
back
it.
so that I could qualify for
Yeah.
nationals, and I mean, I looked terrible, but it was
I remember you told me
it was enough to get qualified so I can go to nationals and blow my load there. All right.
that. Blow it all.
I'm a one trick
Uh,
I'm a one trick pony type of person, dude. I
yeah.
suck. I suck as a competitor.
Yeah. That's true though, right? Not everybody's good at competing. Not everybody is good competitors. Some people are just good training, they look good, but competing, not so much.
And some people love the diet. Like I can't stand the diet. I like it, but it's not one that I'm like, oh yeah, you get to eat my chicken breast today and broccoli or string
Yeah.
beans. Ooh, my
I don't
jasmine
like
rice.
I don't like
Nah,
dieting. I don't like dieting.
I like eating healthy, but I like eating good food as well too, and not so healthy and the sweet stuff. So no, I'm not too fond. The only thing that kept me like engaged in the whole bodybuilding thing is like it's no secret. I'm vain. I like looking good, look good, feel good.
Right? Yeah. I mean, yeah, looking back, I try and think, was it was I driven because I wanted to look good, or was I driven because I was trying to win and I wanted a status and I think that's what it was, to be honest. Like honestly, sure I wanted to look good, and that was a piece of it, but that was a very small piece of it. The big part of it was to to attain that goal, to have that status, to attain a certain level in bodybuilding. Yeah. Cause not, yeah, looking back at it, I go, I mean, if it was just based off I want to look good, I would have not even been competing. I could have just, you know what I mean? Like, why am I gonna suffer? I look good all year round without having to suffer,
That's when you had
you know?
hair, nice
Right. That's what I mean. I
thick.
had hair. I mean, I walked around, my walk around was like probably 9% body fat, 10% body fat, probably around there, 10 or 9%. When I wasn't dieting, that's pretty lean. Like that
That
looks pretty
is.
good. And once I dieted within I'd say like about 6 weeks, halfway through, I'm down to like 7%. Now I look like I'm close to stage ready, like within the first month or and a half, I dropped down to about seven or so. And then that's kind of, I think on stage, I mean, I probably got it down to around five or so. I don't know. But
Were you
yeah.
always lean, even through high school and everything?
Yeah, yeah. I was always fairly lean. Um, yeah, I never like I always had friends that were, you had those skinny guys who were super ripped, right? Very lean. Then you had the bulky dudes, and then it was me in the middle. So I was the middle ground. I kind of had a combination of both. I wasn't shredded because I had friends who were peeled, all like crazy thin skin on their abs. Like, I didn't have that, but I had abs. My abs were there. Everything was there. And I was in shape. Wasn't peeled, but I was in shape.
So your friends from high school time who did have abs back then,
There
what do
was a
they look
few.
like now?
I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of them. It's been so long. Don't ask me how long it's
Do you
been. It's
still
been
got
years.
abs or what?
Makes me wonder.
Oh,
Makes me wonder. Speaking, yeah. Do you ever? you ever see any of your guys' high school
I do. I
classmates and
mean,
stuff?
social media, everybody is just a stone throw away, and you can just see kind of like how
Yeah.
people evolved over the years.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, how about you, Jed?
What?
You see your high
Uh,
school friends
no,
or like on social media
not really.
pictures and stuff?
They
No.
don't. They're not big on social media. It's just
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait. What year did you graduate?
2001.
Oh, one. Okay. I mean, I'm in the 80s, so let's be honest. I mean,
Yeah, but unless they have a business or something, they're not really on social
they're not,
media.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Facebook, maybe. People, a lot of older people I feel like are on Facebook. Um, but you're right. There's a lot of people that I know that have no social media profiles. I mean, a lot of people. I don't know. I think I'd say people that are definitely people that are 50 and up in age. It's not that many. It's it's a smaller percentage of people that actually have social media. And then the ones that are active, even smaller, right? At 50 and up.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I think Facebook is, I don't know, it's a weird space. I kind of like left it for classmates, school reunion, whatever, kind of more of a
Right.
marketplace thing,
Right.
and for family, primarily for family.
Right.
But I don't know. I think Facebook is a weird.
It is
That's
a
how it
weird.
got started. It was only for college people, right?
Mhm.
That's how when we all got onto it.
Yeah.
It was like you had to have a university email or something to register on
It
it.
was. It was a university email and then
Then it opened up to the public a few years after that, and it was
yeah,
just statuses. I don't even think you could do pictures when it first came out.
right. Mark Zuckerberg. Yeah, because those twins, right? Those twins, the
Winklevoss,
rowers. What are they? The
Winklevoss twins? Was it them?
Voss?
Winklevoss or
Winklevoss, yes. They got paid out though. They got paid out.
and before Facebook, it was MySpace.
Yep.
Yep.
You
MySpace was the first one.
Yeah, I
MySpace?
remember MySpace.
Oh damn!
MySpace was the big one.
You have to learn how to code, and so you can put in your
The codes,
pictures
yeah.
and your
But you could do
song.
all this cool shit on there. You could post music
I
and
did
make your
like it.
profile special and all this stuff with different colors and shit. And
I was too dumb to know how to do
it
that.
was pretty cool.
Yeah, I used to have all kinds of crazy stuff on mine. I put it all on
You
there.
you did it yourself?
Oh
You
yeah, some of it. Yeah.
man, I feel behind.
Well, I mean, I was messing with computers since I was young, so
Nerds.
I mean, I had a Radio Shack
Mark,
TRS 80.
you weren't young when computers came out.
I wasn't what?
You weren't young when computers came out.
You weren't that young when
How old were
computers
you
came
when
out.
computers came out?
Well, they had the Radio Shack TRS 80, the Commodore 64. Those were the ones that were popular for
Yeah.
home. Um,
Green
yeah,
screen.
the Apple. I didn't get the Apple or the Mac or whatever because I think it was very expensive. But the the Commodore 64 and stuff, those were more like reasonable. And it was early 80s. It was like I think I was well, I don't know exactly when it came out, but I remember when I got my Radio Shack TRS 80, whatever, it was like I want to say it was probably like 84 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was in ninth grade when I got it. And I'd sit there and do codes and stuff. You'd have to do code and stuff. And you have programs and you have to do all these codes and then you can make a game and whatever and all kinds of stuff. Yeah. It'd take hours. Like it was and then there was some games you could buy and put them in there. And it was a lot of work. Let me tell you.
You
You're
guys
just
are
sitting there typing.
nerds. You
Yeah.
guys,
No.
that's a good thing. Being a nerd's a good thing, by the
Yeah.
way. But that's
Well,
good.
I guess I was a nerd, but I used to wrestle, play football, lift weights, so nobody knew it.
Athletic nerd.
That
You're a
was my
covert
secret
nerd.
little thing, yeah. But I liked video games. I loved the Atari 2600, but every kid my age loved the Atari 2600. And then ColecoVision, like Intellivision came out. That was the next one after Atari, I think. It was pretty cool. And I got that system. And then ColecoVision came out. ColecoVision was really, really good. It was like a step up from Atari and Intellivision. But so I was a guy that had the game systems. Like I would when the game systems came out, I was like every Christmas or whatever. I'd be like, I want that. That's all I want. Like, get me the game system.
So you were playing more than just the Oregon Trail.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. The Oregon Trail was boring to me. That was boring. I honestly, it was too boring to me. I couldn't get into it.
Everybody died.
Everybody, everybody died. Everyone dies. I no, yeah. That honestly, I needed something more. That's why when they started getting better, when the video game system started getting better, I was like, yeah, okay. this is more like it. Because I remember just feeling, honest, it's funny. I remember feeling like the systems, even when they were new, I was just like, this isn't that great.
Because Atari was one button and a joystick.
Uh-huh. One
Then it
button
went
joystick.
to the long controller with the 2 buttons on each side. That's the one I had. I can't remember. I looked it up the other day. It's like $700.
Oh shit!
Yeah, to
Wait,
get
which one is that?
it's the I have to look it up. It's got the long handle you hold like this. It's got a
Oh,
button on
okay.
each
Yeah,
side with
yeah,
the joystick.
yes.
Yeah,
Yes, that was the 5200, I think.
yeah.
So I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd. Coleco Master System came out first after the Atari. So the 52, the 7800, I think there was one. The Atari 78, it bombed. The 5200 was okay. The 7800 bombed. They're trying to make like a computer slash video game system. Sucked. I actually had that one. I know like it. And then but that came out because ColecoVision. Oh yeah, ColecoVision. Yeah. So Sega Master System came out, and then Sega 8-bit.
At
Right.
the
So
same
that's
time,
when Nintendo
Nintendo dropped
Yeah.
Nintendo
a two
dropped.
button and a
Sega came out.
remote. Yeah,
They were both 8-bit systems,
yeah.
right? Because the Master System actually came out before those, and the Master System was
He
pretty
knows his
good.
history. What the
Well, I
heck?
know this. I mean, I
Yeah.
remember getting all this shit too.
I know.
Yeah.
And then right, they had Super NES, right?
That was
And Sega was sitting there. So the next system for Sega was Sega Dreamcast.
Well,
Not
that
Sega Dream, no, Sega Saturn.
what about CD? Sega CD?
Sega CD was an add-on, but it sucked.
Okay, yeah, it wasn't that
Well,
good.
they had the Sega 32-bit add-on. I had that, by the way, for the regular Sega system. You could put the 32-bit
Yeah, I
and play
remember
32-bit
that.
cards with the CD, but it wasn't that good. It wasn't that good. Then yeah, so Nintendo NES came out. Then Sony, right? The PS1 came out.
Yeah,
Saturn came out because it was disc.
Yeah, I remember
Okay.
Saturn.
Saturn came out. N64. They were like, okay, that's what they were going to compete with. N64. So those three systems are out,
When did
right?
3DO? 3DO came out. It was very short lived.
3DO, yeah, 3DO was somewhere in the middle. It was right around. I want to say maybe it was
But
before.
it didn't last long.
No, it was before like Sega Saturn
Yeah.
and Sony PS1. Then the Dreamcast came out, right?
Yeah.
Sega Dreamcast. That was good, and I still have it. I still have the Dreamcast.
wow.
My son wants it. Yeah, I gotta give it to him. I still have the Dreamcast. That was really good. That kind of killed it. Then
64 came out before the Dreamcast.
64 came out
Yeah.
before because it was PS1
Because they were all
64.
rivaling back and forth.
They were.
Yeah,
Yeah, PS1, 64, and Saturn. And they were all going.
Yeah.
But I think 64 was actually killing it. It was actually
Yeah,
better.
that was a
It
good
was
one.
better.
That was badass.
Because Sony, the graphics were very jagged.
Yes.
The edges were very, very jagged. Then PS2 came out, and that was a game
the
changer.
games
Yeah.
that came on PS2 was game changer.
Yes. Well,
Like-
and the graphics were smooth.
Yeah.
The leap from 1 to 2 was big.
And then we had the big player jump in there, right? Xbox.
Xbox.
Yeah.
Xbox came in there too, and Xbox was like that. Xbox was good. I gotta say,
Yeah.
Xbox was good. So, and then it goes on from there, right?
Do you
But
still game?
hardly. I have a PS5.
Oh, you don't go computer gaming and do like COD or
No,
anything?
hardly. I'll jump on it here and there. Sometimes my gaming is funny. If I game, sometimes I'll game for like a day or two, and I'll just waste my entire day, and then I'll be like, okay, I don't want to do that, and then I won't do it for like a month, and I'll mess around. Yeah, I used to be a lot of gaming, and then my son, I got him into gaming when he was young, and yeah, so. Oh wait, before I forget. Nintendo GameCube. We can't leave the
Oh,
Nintendo
yeah.
GameCube out, guys.
That
Yeah,
didn't last very long either.
because the GameCube was disc. That was their first disc system.
Yeah, and they tried to do like where you could play your DVDs on it at the like use it as a multiple purpose.
Well, no,
like how
that
the
one.
PS.
Yeah, well,
PS
no,
did as
the
well, too.
GameCube you couldn't because it was smaller discs.
Oh yeah, not the cube.
Yeah, not the Cube. The Cube is very specific.
Yeah.
The PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
You could the PS2, but the GameCube came out after N64.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. And they were trying to compete with all the other disc systems. But
I do gotta ask, who started it?
who started what?
The Atari cartridges. If it didn't work, you
Oh yeah, yeah.
stick it back in again.
Those and Nintendo.
So,
But you know that
does it work?
that
Yeah,
doesn't
does that
do
work?
anything. That doesn't do anything. You know what you do? You know what the real solution? You could buy the actual cleaners, right?
Yeah.
And it's just like if you were cleaning I don't know, they had like the videotape cleaners and all different stuff,
VCR
but
cleaners, yeah.
well, they had the one where so basically it's a felt cloth. You could do it for like tapes too. It's a felt cloth and it has an alcohol solvent, like a light alcohol solvent, and you just put a drop on the felt cloth and then you wipe it. So you take the disc cartridge and you just wipe each side with it. And when you look at it, it's dark because it's dust, right? And there's from going, pulling in and out, right? And there's like particles. So you just clean the particles off and you put it back in. So that's how you properly clean these
Oh,
things.
you don't grab the cartridge and don't blow air out.
No, I did that with Atari, I think, at the beginning. And then after I was like, there's gotta be how do you clean this? And I found that there was cleaners and I said, I'm buying a cleaner.
Did you guys
You
hear
know.
that they're making another Star Fox game?
Oh, they are? Oh, I
Yeah,
like Star Fox.
that's the best. I love Star Fox.
The N64 version. I
Yeah,
think I have that game still, actually.
Star Fox
I do
64
I
is
have
the
my
best.
N64 still.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my
My
god.
brother
I
still
know.
has his. He's got GoldenEye and all that shit. Yeah.
And I have my old Sega still too,
See,
actually.
I used to enjoy it, but with my addictive personality type,
Yeah.
I think I might just start it and I might not be productive
Well,
after.
that's why I stopped playing it because I would play a game. Oh, man, I would just be like, I'd literally, like I said, a whole day. I would just take the whole day off and play it, right? Whatever. So whenever my son comes, when he comes to visit or I'll hang out with him, we'll usually put in a game and we'll be like, hey, we'll play some game and we'll try to beat it. You know what I mean?
You know, these kids make a lot of money gaming. It's crazy.
Yeah.
My cousin's son is actually one of those gamers that make money doing it.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's money in it.
there's a lot of money involved in it,
There's
but
money.
I would not want that if I had a child and he was like, Mom, I want to be a gamer. I'll be
I
like,
know.
don't you want to be something else? Like, I don't know, shit.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, if he can make a living from it, I guess, and if he enjoys doing it, why not? But
Yeah.
again,
He
yeah.
absolutely can. I would want him to be like, if get a job, but if that makes you more money, then
Mm.
great. Then you can leave that job. But don't just be, oh, I'm just gonna be a gamer and then,
Yeah.
chase the gaming dream. Like how some of us chase the bodybuilder's dream and
Right.
try to get that coveted pro card.
That's funny because I never when I was playing games and stuff, I don't think I ever really in my mind thought, oh, one day I would like to do this for a living. Like, and it was a different time, obviously, but I never thought that. I just loved playing the games and I loved, beating the games and playing with friends. And that was it. I never thought, oh, I wonder if I could make this a career. You know what I mean? Like, I just never crossed my mind.
Well, now it is a thing.
Right.
Now with social media and they see that you can make a heck of a lot of money gaming, a lot more kids are into it now, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. That's cool.
A lot of people. I was actually speaking of that. I was hearing somewhere where like drinking and all this stuff's going down because kids are staying inside all the time, like they're being introverts because of all the gaming and social media and shit.
I can
So
believe it.
yeah, like it's like I think in Vegas this went down. I may not be right, but I did read something somewhere where the amount of introverts have went up, alcohol uses went down, and going out and stuff has went down because everybody just stays at home now.
You know, if I
Yeah.
had to
I
pick
can see
between
that.
the two, I'd rather have my kids be gamers than an OnlyFans.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, yeah, that's a no-brainer. I mean, they pay for their subscription for the gaming, which is, whatever, $30 a month, $20 a month, depending on how many platforms they have. They buy these games, they download them, might be, $100 or something, and they just play them online. I mean, that's way better than OnlyFans.
Yeah, if my child was like, Mom, is my gaming thing cost $10,000? I'm like, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
anything but OnlyFans, sure.
Anything but OnlyFans. We're gonna get you the best. We're gonna get you a car simulator, and you want to play that? You want to play Gran Turismo? We're gonna spend $10,000 on this driving simulator with 3 screens, clutch, brake, everything. You got it. We even have the wind blowing and everything. We got the little fan that blows, so when you're certain speeds, it blows hits you in the face. Those simulators, they're like 10, 15, 20,000. I seen one was 30,000.
And when you move, it moves with you. When you
Yeah.
turn, it turns with
I mean,
you.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
May or may not have
I
one.
would no, I don't have one. Oh, I've been looking at them, but I would get one 100%. Now, I probably won't get one until I retire. wait till I'm there. Then I can just be like, today I'm just driving all day today. Like I would get one. You know, I don't know. I'd probably be spending maybe 10 grand on one, like a decent one, and sit there and just and do racetracks. I mean, that thing's great. Put your helmet on, you know.
Dude, like, but it's paddle switches. It's not like manual,
No,
right?
no, oh no, it's manual. They have the
Really?
clutch. They have the stick shift here. You can do
That's what
manual.
I'd
Oh yeah,
want. Yeah.
you can do manual. You can do the whole thing. Clutch, and they even have the ones where it actually moves, like
Yeah,
it
like rumble
shakes.
seats and
It shakes,
everything.
which
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
if I want that because that would get tiring after a while. Like, but
you got to
I
protect your
want
back. Yeah,
I
you can't.
want the screen, the turn radius thing, like that stuff. Yeah, because the steering wheel they have it where it's weighted almost, so it's not just the set. When you're turning it, it just feels the same. As you're going on a turn, it kind of gets a little bit harder. They'll create resistance in that steering
No,
wheel.
I totally get it because I'm not gonna lie. When I was in flight school and you're flying the flight sim, you
Yeah,
get the same
there you
thing.
go.
It's addictive, and all you see is your screen in front of you. You're flying whatever airport you're landing to or what have you,
Yeah, how was
and
that though? Did
it
it
is
did
freaking
it feel
amazing.
pretty real? I never did it, so.
Yep, it depends on which school you were going to. I mean, I went to a couple of different schools with different flight sims.
Mhm.
And then the one at home, even if it's just like a little janky one, I could see how that's addictive as well too, because you want to perfect it all the
Mhm.
time, you know? So
So you don't fly anymore?
no, it's something that I do want to get back into just for fun, for sport. But yeah, I do have all of my licenses,
Oh,
but
you
I just
do?
got to renew it. Yeah.
Oh, wow. How many hours do you have?
Probably like over 300 or so.
Oh, okay. Got into it. That's
Have
cool.
you?
No, no, I don't have a desire to fly.
Can't picture you in a small little
I'm good.
Cessna like 172 flying a prop.
It's all good. I don't, yeah, I never really had a desire to be a pilot. Um, it's not my thing. It's all good. I'll just drive. I'll drive. I'm good with driving. That's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
You like your cars, so
I do. I do like my cars. I really wish we had better roads out here, and
wish we still had a racetrack.
they're supposed to be, well, again, like everything else, they've been talking about it and they're still in the works of trying to get it started, get it
Here
built.
on Oahu?
Yeah, here on a while. Down by again in Campbell area down there.
Really?
Yep. They're in the works still. They want to do I saw because I think they still want to do it. They want to do a strip and a little circle
A
track.
little quarter-mile one and a
But yeah, so I think they were talking about it again still because it used to be dirt track and then it was a quarter mile. So we'll
yeah, I
see.
spent a lot of time down over there. Yeah,
Oh, back in the day, yeah. I think Campbell closed in what 2003 or something, 2004.
and then they had a track up on Maui for a little bit. I don't know what happened with that.
They don't have it anymore.
I don't know.
I thought they did. The Big Island has one.
But since we don't have the ferry anymore, I mean, that's where the guys here used to, bring their cars
Yeah, yeah, they
on the
used to ship.
ferry and yeah.
Dude, a drag strip would be awesome. I'd go. I'd go on the weekend and watch.
Heck
We
yeah.
got one about 20 miles, 30 miles down the mountain from where I'm from, and people will take they'll fucking race anything. It's the damn South. They'll bring their trucks or whatever. But then they'll sometimes get some semi-pro guys to come down there towards the end, and you get to check them out. It's pretty cool. So there's racetracks all over the South. People soup up their cars and go down there and race them.
Oh, I would totally be there.
When we
Like,
when we were in high school, there's this one kid. His parents had a Trans Am and a like a van. You know, one of those in the van. In the backseat when you roll open that sliding door. There was two captain seats and then like a bench that turns into a bed kind
Oh,
of
like an
deal thing.
actual van.
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
van.
yeah.
Of course, he had to go try the quarter mile on both.
He
He
would?
took the quarter mile down with the fucking Trans Am, and then
Yeah.
the next weekend he took the van down.
Oh my God.
I'm not even playing.
That's
Uh,
awesome.
You know who you are if you see this.
What's
That was the
That's
most
that
good.
band must
hilarious
have been
shit.
slow. Like,
But it was funny. I mean, yeah, we did a lot of crazy stuff in high school, but I remember those days. It's so stupid.
Dude, people soup up like trucks and crotch rockets and stuff and take them to the strips, and they do some pretty cool stuff with those.
oh yeah, there was. I mean, back in the day, there was all kinds of cars, motorcycles, everybody, and it's cool because it was like Saturday night. Anybody can just, you just show up and just race. Like you could have a slow whatever it was. It didn't matter. You just take it on the track and just go.
If my friend was stupid and brave enough to race his dad's
Yeah,
van,
yeah, that's pretty cool.
That would be fun to have, man. Something else to go do on the
Yeah,
weekends.
something because a lot of people complain about um, the people speeding and all this stuff. All these guys with their cars. And it's like, well, yeah, have a place for them. Get a place where they can actually go and they can do it safely and race.
instead of that water park that they just put up across the street from the water park, what is that, Waikai or whatever, where they have that waypoint?
Yeah, it's like a
They,
restaurant,
yeah,
and
they should have made a 1/4 mile track over there.
they
That would
they
have
would
been
they no, they
awesome.
wouldn't do it. You know why?
Yeah.
Because the houses.
Yeah, but it still would have been awesome instead.
Yeah, I think they're trying to do it out
Farmers
towards
Point,
Campbell.
Kailua.
Yeah, Kalilo, whatever, down there, somewhere over there, because it's away from everything, right? If you go back there, there's a lot of land and there's like nothing near it. There's no houses near it. So
Yeah.
that's what they want, right?
They just need something that's not touristy, like something locals or something can do. A drag strip would be really cool.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
Everything else that comes up, like the pool, it's all touristy shit.
Mhm.
You go, you see a bunch of fucking Hallies that don't know any better all over the place. Like they need something like a drag strip or something that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of fucking Hollies, you see Jed said it, the fucking Hollies over here.
I can say it.
You see that guy that I
Do
guess
that
he hit
rock.
that monk seal, Hawaiian
Got
monk
the
seal.
shit beat out
And
of him.
then I guess it was a kid. I think it was like a 16-year-old or
Yeah,
something.
beat the shit out
He
of
just
him.
fucking welled on him.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Good for the kids.
I was like, oh damn, dude. Man.
Yeah. I seen a little clip. I didn't even bother because I was like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Anyway, so a lady was saying on one of the journalism, independent journalism things, she was just like, should we as people be like vigilantes and should we do, take care of that kind of stuff, or should we just let the law
Right.
do what it's supposed to do? I'm like, fuck that. That guy deserved to get lickings from that kid. I mean, I'm sure if you were there, I would, or Jed was there, he all would have just on his way to his vehicle he would have got lined up.
Right?
That kid fucked him up.
Yeah.
It was good. He had
Yeah,
him good.
he hit him pretty hard. He hit it well on him. But yeah, I mean, why would you do that? Why would you throw a
Grown
rock at a
ass man
seal?
acting like a kid throwing a rock at a
Yeah,
seal.
throw a rock at a seal, man. And then you got your girlfriend or your wife right there with you. Like, what? That's crazy. That was weird. That was a weird situation. I was like, who does that? And people are filming him. Like, he's got to know people are got cameras out and shit.
Yeah. And I mean,
Crazy.
I think he's scarred forever as well too. I mean, karma's gonna follow him wherever he goes because they got like a full on front view of what he looks like
Oh, he's
and
on
Oh,
social media.
oh, they have his
social
page.
media
They
and
have his
everything.
yeah, they
Yeah.
have his
He's
mugshot,
done.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Well, and he's probably gonna get convicted of something.
Guarantee.
They arrested him, I think.
They did arrest him, and then he got released. But he's gonna get convicted of something.
Because they're endangered species.
Right.
And I'm surprised, like how on at Kaimana Beach they cordon off the area when
Yeah.
the seal and the pup comes in and
Right.
hangs out, right? And you got people who watches them and everything. I'm surprised these people didn't there wasn't more of an outrage from them, I should say.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's Lonnie, right? They call her Lonnie the monk seal. Yeah.
What would you have done if you saw that live action?
Live out. I sit on the beach.
Yeah. Would you just be like, "Oh, look at this fucking asshole," and record it, or would you have
Yeah, me. I wouldn't record because I always forget to record everything. I never record. I always forget. And then after I'm like, oh, I should have recorded that, but too late. I probably wouldn't have recorded. I probably would have been like, yo, what the fuck? I probably would have gone up there to him and been like, what the fuck's your deal? I probably would have said something to him. Yeah, guaranteed. I mean, would I have freaking knocked him out or something? I don't know. He probably would have just backed down anyway, right? and I would have been like, I would have been pissed, you know. And then somebody else would have recorded me, me talking to him. I wouldn't have recorded it though, probably not. Because I don't. My first instinct would have just been like to just go over there and say something and make him stop, right? Yeah, I would have pissed.
What about you, Jed?
I'd have said some shit.
Yeah,
That's not cool.
I'd be
I
pissed.
said something to him.
Any person that's harming an animal, I mean,
Yeah,
I would
especially
definitely step up.
you
You know what I
throw
mean?
hands, lay some hands on the guy.
I wouldn't necessarily assault him, but if he was gonna do something to me, sure. But I wouldn't necessarily initiate the assault.
There'd be a call on a license plate number turned in or something for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, because even if you know you're doing the right thing, there's a lot of people there in the moment. People are filming. You know, you get caught on camera. Now you're getting in trouble, right? Because he got in trouble, but again, you know, maybe you won't get convicted because they'll be thankful. They'll be like, oh, you know what? You kind of took care of it, street justice, but you still got to deal with it. You might get arrested.
Nah, give him the key to the city. He'll be fine.
Yeah. It's just the way the law. It's just the way the law works, man. You just don't, you know.
That's what
how it
sucks
is.
too, because
You can be the hero and still get arrested.
I mean, I have no problem with that kid fucking that dude up.
Oh yeah,
But just because it is what it is, they'll probably try to get him with something for hitting the guy.
they might. His lawyer might, or somebody might do something, right?
Yeah.
Who knows? Again, so yeah, but that's why it's just like, and it's one of those things, right? In that moment, things are happening. People are seeing it. People are filming. Now you're on camera. You can't you can't deny it if you knock somebody in the face.
And you reacting upon impulse and emotion, like what if you did more damage to him
Right.
and
Exactly.
really, really messed him up and he's like,
Yeah.
yeah. And then would you be able to live with that conscience?
Like
Exactly.
how much are we talking about though? Because I mean, no, because I mean, at the end of the day, don't throw rocks at seals.
Right.
So like, how much? I mean, we're talking
I
like he got a busted lip or something or stitches. No, fuck you. You shouldn't have thrown a rock at a seal.
I feel like I would want to give him that the Spartan kick, the Sparta. Sparta. Yeah. And kick him right there and kick him right in the water, you know?
Yeah.
Just run it behind him and be like, this is, you know, and just give him the kick right in his lower back and he just falls in the water. Now that would be a video, you know? Is that assault? Sure. But that would be a great video. He'd probably sue me, say his back was blown out or something, you know?
What about a sleeper hold?
Yeah, that too.
Oh, that's a class A felony.
You do a sleeper hold.
If you put somebody in a sleeper hold, that could be attempted murder. Or is it attempted murder? It could be, possibly. Yeah. Yeah. It is. It's weird, right? So like sleeper hold, like submissions, some submissions are worse than just like punching somebody.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Because if you put somebody in a chokehold, sleeper hold, you could kill them, you know,
Snap their vertebrae in the neck.
or just hold it till they pass out and just keep holding it.
Oh no, you're supposed to let him go when they pass out.
But huh?
Just let him go when they
Well, you
pass
do,
out.
but I'm just saying. But the way the law is set up, it's yeah, you're not.
It's never to protect the innocent guy.
Well, like I said, you're always gonna get, even though you're the hero, you're still possibly gonna get arrested and then have to fight your way out of it.
If I was probably that young kid, if I was in
Yeah,
my 20s, I probably would
you
have
probably
done
would have welled on
something.
him.
How
Yeah,
old was he?
I don't know.
Mel would well.
I
Wasn't he like 16 or something?
have no
I think
idea.
it was high school,
Oh,
maybe.
he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
I would,
Mel,
yeah,
you
I
would
would
so well on him, yeah.
if I was that age, yeah. But then being older and having to be responsible and things that I have to be accountable
Right.
to, um,
Yeah, well, that's the difference. You did say like right now, it's different. If he did that in front of, say, me and a couple of my high school friends, oh, he would have got dropped. And I probably wouldn't be the one doing it because I have some friends, they're always ready to fight. Oh, they would have just gone up there and just punched him in the face. Guaranteed.
And back then, you could have just ran away. And nobody would have caught you.
Yeah. Well, we never really got in
Nobody
trouble
had
for
nobody had
fighting.
camera
Yeah.
phones and shit.
Oh, the cops would just be like, get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are fighting, guys are all played up. What the hell are you guys doing? Get out of here. And you're like, oh, okay. And we're all shirts torn,
Yeah.
bloody out. Go. And you just leave.
knock them out,
Oh, yeah. We.
strip them nude, piss on them, assert your dominance.
Oh,
Jeez,
that's next
Mel.
level, Mel. I don't do that. I mean, that would be you. Now I know where you go. Now I know how extreme you are, so I'll be sure not to piss you off.
No.
But no, like, treat him like a dog. You're like, I'm pissed. Actually, dogs should be treated better than that. But you piss on him. You're like, no, no, no.
Assert dominance. Piss on
I
him.
just want to push him in the water.
Oh my God. Nah, I mean, I think there's gonna be more that's coming to him. I mean, so he did what they got arrested, let go,
Mhm.
and I don't know, the Maui mayor was talking about how he's gonna give him like the throw him the book, basically, right?
Yeah. Well, he doesn't live here, right?
No.
I thought he lives in Seattle or something. I saw something like that. But whatever.
You remember the lady that got bit by the seal?
Oh yeah,
She
yeah,
was
I saw
still
that.
swimming up to it and
So
everything.
She was trying to touch it.
I was doing Lyft and I picked up her husband going to the hospital after
Really?
that happened. And he was freaking out. And he was like, "You gotta get to the hospital fast. My wife, she's in trouble." All right, cool. So I'm like flying. And he goes, "Well, not that fast." I'm like, "Well, how about on fishing?" And he said something like, "Well, she got bit by a seal." And I was trying to be a smartass. I said, "Well, sailors get pretty drunk, they get pretty crazy." He's like, "No, like a real seal, man. She got bit by a seal." I was like,
Oh, you were messing around, dude. Dude, yeah.
so as soon as I dropped him off, I went on Instagram and looked, and sure enough, there was a video of her getting nipped by the seal.
Did you really think it was a Navy SEAL?
No, I was just
Oh,
fucking with him.
okay. That's
He
good
he
on
he got
that. That
he,
was good though.
he got pissed when I said that.
Got bit by a SEAL. Well, Navy guys get drunk.
I mean, if she gave, I mean, she was swimming, sure, but it's their territory. It's the water's there. I don't know, man.
Just
That's
like
what
the
I'm
people that
saying.
try to ride the fucking turtles and shit when they come up.
Oh
I
God.
hate that shit too.
Well, a lot of people are just not aware of nature. I mean, I think some people maybe they grew up in a city or they're just never really around the ocean, around animals, and they have no clue, right?
Common sense.
And there is common sense, you're right, but that's another thing that they're lacking. So, not making excuses for anybody, but just saying it's probably the reality. It's like people that come in here and then comparing it to animal abuse, but it's the people that come in here and they don't put their shit away. They don't react. It's like it's common sense, right? Use it, put it away, but half the time these people are clueless. They think it's okay. So
Speaking of the not messing with animals thing, back home, and I didn't know this, and it bit me in the ass, but we were fucking around with a pistol outside because in the middle of nowhere we can do whatever we want, and the snake was out, so we shot the snake. And I went to work and was telling everybody, like, "Dude, you don't fuck with the snakes." I'm like, "Why? It's a fucking snake. I hate those things." They said, "Just what?" And about wintertime, we started getting mice in the house. And then I learned if you have a snake messing around, it's probably because there's mice coming around. You need to leave them alone because they eat the mice. And I actually saw something on Instagram the other day reminding me of it because they label all different types of the non-venomous snakes and why you don't kill them because they keep rats and bugs and stuff out of your garden, out of your house. So after that, whenever we saw a black snake, we're like, just step over it. You're not gonna,
oh, really?
yeah, because they eat the rats and mice and stuff around. If you kill them,
Oh,
you'll start getting mice.
oh, interesting.
Yeah,
I mean, we don't have snakes here, so
I hate snakes. I'm glad they don't have it.
yeah. I've seen a few when I was living in California and stuff, but a rattlesnake.
They got rattlesnakes out there.
Oh,
Fuck
they got
yeah,
rattlesnakes.
yeah.
We were walking out on a trail and we're just walking around, just chilling, and kind of was in the corner. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, let's go over here. And,
Yeah.
and he's right in the corner over there. And it's kind of, shh. It's cool because they'll make the noise if they hear you,
Yeah, yeah.
because I don't think they necessarily want to attack you. They're just like, hey,
You really got to piss them off.
like, go, you need to go away from me. So I'm like, let's go that way.
There's a guy on Instagram he's in California, and that's his thing. He captures and relocates snakes that get in people's
Oh, he
houses. So
does.
he goes over this whole rattlesnake education and shit. And he takes the stuffed animal and he actually shows you like how much you have to aggravate them before they actually bite you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, I mean, you don't touch them, but I mean,
Right.
if you just use little tongs, put them in a bucket, most of the time they won't come out after you. But
Interesting. Yeah.
I wonder how many people like in Hawaii and stuff go there wouldn't know what a rattlesnake sounds like.
No, yeah. Oh,
And they
no.
just get bit.
Yeah. Yeah. They wouldn't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
And, and like up in Alaska and stuff too. And I lived up there for a while. And then there's brown bears and there's black bears. And the thing is, the brown bears are not going to miss because they're big.
Yeah.
They're big, and you usually see them from pretty far away. Like, okay, the black bears though, they're not. Some of them are not that big. and they just kind of come out sometimes out of nowhere, and you see it like, oh, okay, they're pretty. I mean, I want to say they're friendly, but they don't necessarily want to attack you. They are curious. The brown bears, though, the brown bears you got to watch out for. The brown
Like
bears.
grizzlies.
Well, the grizzlies. Well,
Grizzlies will fuck you
oh,
up.
the grizzlies are though. Yeah,
Yeah.
grizzlies will definitely get you.
They'll climb trees.
Kodiak bears too. Kodiak bears are big. Kodiak bears are pretty mellow, but they're huge bears. But they will. They will. I mean, they will get you. That's why when I lived in Kodiak, I didn't hike a whole lot. I did a little bit here and there, but I was like, oh man, like you gotta. You're very aware that there's some big ass bears out here, and you gotta be careful.
See, that's the thing, right? We live in Hawaii. What do we have as far as threats?
Sharks. True.
Sharks, mongoose, cane
Mongoose don't
spiders.
attack.
Yeah,
Ricky Tikki Tabby. And
yeah.
cockroaches.
I mean,
Cockroaches attack, but
cockroaches attack.
centipedes, scorpions, but
Yeah.
Scorpions?
Wait, we do have
I've
scorpions
never seen a
here.
Yeah, we have
scorpion here.
We have the little
The little
transparents, those little transparent ones, right?
the brownish ones.
Yeah, the brownish side. Do we have the small ones here?
Yeah,
I didn't know
they
that.
don't
I
grow
think.
big like those big black,
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
I'm
the
pretty
never-
sure. Wait, we have them.
black light
We have them
ones.
on Big On. I don't know about on Oahu. I think we do. I know. I think on Big On we have them.
But we don't have like, except for sharks, a non-predatory
Boar.
island.
We got boar here.
So that's the only thing, boar. So we went hiking a time ago,
Yeah.
and I heard some rustling in the bushes, and I was trying to like stay quiet, and I was with my sister and
Yeah.
our friend, and all I remember telling them, because I kind of heard it right in front of us, I was like, "Fuck, run!" And you can see a whole pack was like coming down the mountain, a mama with their babies. I was like, "Holy shit!" And mamas are gonna protect their babies,
Yeah,
right?
mamas will come after you.
And
Yeah.
I'm thinking to myself, okay, that was not a bad threat, but like you're talking about the bears, even black bears,
Yeah.
they still got long ass claws.
Oh no,
And if
you
you
don't.
excite
You
them,
don't
I
want to
mean,
mess with
you
one.
don't want to mess with them.
Most of the time they are pretty chill, but you don't want to get them too excited or mess with them.
Right.
Usually you just turn around and walk away. I remember I was with some friends. We were doing a hike. It was in Alaska, and there was a trail, and we're walking, and it was all woodsy, right? And there was a trail here. We're walking, and I think there was a baby black bear was up in the tree. We didn't really see him. He's up here. And then the mama bear kind of came down on the path, right? And so it's so funny because I lived there for many years, and I went back again later, right? And I was like, I looked, and I just turned around, and I just started walking the other way. And then my friends were like, and they're like, Mark, and they're like, and they started to walk away, right? And they're like, Mark, they're like, oh my God, wow, you were like, but when we turned around, you were down there, and I said, yeah, I said, that's right. I was like, I don't yell, I don't make noises, I just turn around, I walk the other way, I quietly walk the other way, and I was like, you guys standing there staring at the bear. I'm like, okay, guess who the bear's gonna go after first? It ain't gonna be me. I was I don't say nothing, I don't run, I just turn around, I just look or turn around, I'm quiet, and I just walk away, very very subtle, and that's the way you do it. And I was like, because I know you guys saw the bear and you guys know what to do. So I was like, whatever. You guys want to hang out, that's fine. I'm gonna go the other way. You can say what you want. I'm like, I don't care. You were the first one to leave. Hell yeah, I'm the first one to leave
What's
because I'm
funny,
smart.
I used to surf a lot, so surfing out at Barber's Point one day, it was like getting close to dusk or getting close to sundown or what have you. There's a few of us in the water, just a small little handful of people, and you can hear people going, "Mark, Mark." So there was a guy whose name was Mark that was
Uh-huh.
with us.
Okay.
He thought they were calling him, and he was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Fuck that! I know what they're talking about."
Oh.
There's an actual shark in the
Oh
water,
yeah,
and he's
but
like,
they
"Yeah."
were saying Mark.
He thought they were
Oh
calling him like Mark.
yeah, yeah. And he was like, hey, and you're oh, I see it. You were like,
I was just
no,
like, "Fuck that!
it's
I don't
not
know what that
Mark.
is."
Right, right.
I went in. He's like, "Hey, hey, hey, where you going?" I'm like, "I'm going. I'm going."
I love it. I love it. It's almost funny when people are always like, well, you were out of there fast, or man, I saw you just fell out of there. And I'm like, yeah, I'm smart. It's called survival instincts.
Yeah.
Unlike you, who stuck around for 2 extra minutes. I remember one time in high school, we're at this parking lot or something. There was a whole thing. It was like this little like club thing, whatever that they had, and everybody was out there, and there was some kind of commotion and fight, and the guy pulled out a gun, right?
Oh,
Out of his truck.
jeez.
But the guy was older. I feel like he was like in his 20s, and he pulled out a gun. And wow, was it a rifle? think it was a rifle. They pulled it out. And then I was like, oh, I just ducked out. Like I was like, oh, I ducked out, ducked, jumped in and took off. And then I forget somebody the next day was like, man, I saw you. You were the first one out of there. And I was like, yeah, dude. Like, are you like clowning me? Because I was the first one out of there. I'm like, I don't think you'd be clowning me if the guy shot you and you were dead. I was like, I wasn't dead. I made it out. I'm like, it's so stupid. Like, yeah, I'm smart, dude. I'm quick. I'm fast.
You see it all the time too, right? People hear gunshots and they're like, oh,
I know.
they try to hide behind something and look, and you're like, no,
I know. And then they're like, then you hear people, where, where, where were you? We were looking for you. Where were you? I
out of there.
left. I left. Oh, yeah. Why were you there? What? You are so dumb.
No,
They always want to brag about, oh, I was there. I stuck it out. Like, why?
yeah.
For what? So you can get killed? And then what?
Brag about it, right? If you
Oh, you're
survive it.
like a badass? Like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, dude. Like, whatever. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense to me. So funny. It's
Speaking
like,
of survival, yeah, I do, I am. I'm gonna bring it up.
what?
You think
What?
we're gonna
What?
go down to another lockdown all over again?
I don't know why. Do you know something about it?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
All of these cruise ships, right? They have these two viruses
Oh,
that they're.
that the cruise ship. Oh, that whole thing. Yeah. I haven't been paying attention to it that much. I mean, I see a little bit of it, but I don't know. Do you think they're gonna actually lock us down again with that whole thing? I mean, that'll be crazy for another lockdown.
I don't think anybody will listen this time.
I don't. Well, that's gonna be the problem.
Yeah.
People aren't gonna listen.
You have a select few that be like, oh no, and
Well, you have.
Here in Hawaii, yeah.
Well, there's a bunch that are still acting like it's coronavirus.
yeah, still wearing masks,
Yeah.
still want to get
Oh yeah.
inoculated
There's still
and all
people
that
that are
stuff.
still acting like it, driving around with their mask on and
You know,
everything.
and I don't want to be mean, but I mean, when I see that, I'm like, dude, what? Come on, man. You'd be dead by now.
Dude, I'm the
Just take
same
it
way.
off.
I'm like,
With their
why?
windows up, only one in the car.
Yeah. You're alone in your car driving with your mask on. Like, what do you, what?
I see. I'm not judging, but I'm just saying
Yeah, you are.
one of
Judge away.
one of the gyms that I work out at seldomly, very, very seldomly, and you guys obviously gonna know which one when I say this. This guy was wearing like surgical gloves and a mask working out, and I'm thinking, okay, he's trying to keep germ free, and I get it, but I don't know if it works that way. Especially if you're working out, got the gloves on, and then you're fidgeting with your mask, and
That's crazy.
he's thinking he's protecting himself. So, ugh,
I
interesting.
tried to figure out like how many people were doing this before the whole, before the whole virus and everything. And I just remember that it was a thing for a lot of Asian tourists
Yeah,
or Asian, they would wear a mask if they were sick.
yeah.
Or like
Courtesy.
when SARS came out over there and
Or
everybody started wearing
SARS,
masks.
that's
Yeah.
right. SARS, that was the one. They would wear the mask. That was it though. I feel like Americans, nobody wore a mask. Nobody. Asians, sure. But Americans, no. Now you see, there's people wearing masks all the time. I still see it. Like not every day, but often, often enough. There's this crazy in my condo. So we have this smoking area outside, right? I don't know. Did I ever tell this story before? It's so crazy. So there's a couple, they gotta be in their 50s, guaranteed, maybe even closer to 60. And they go downstairs and they go to that smoking area. Oh, this is the crazy. This is wild. So they go downstairs with their mask on in the elevator. Okay. They have both of them. They go outside. They stand outside. They put their mask down and they smoke their cigarettes outside. Okay. And then they come back and they put their mask back on and they come back into the lobby and they go back into the elevator upstairs. And I'm just thinking, what? What is this? What is you're smoking, but you don't feel safe walking through the lobby and the elevator?
The most upsetting part of it is like the government lied to us that badly for people to believe that shit.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I wonder how the immune system of these people will be 10 years down the road when they wear the mask all the time.
probably little to
They
none.
catch like some chills and just fall over dead because they have no
Probably.
immune system.
Yeah, it's true. I mean,
Yeah.
right. You gotta, your body adapts and it adapts to the germs, and you gotta expose yourself
And
to
you keep
certain
your
germs.
kids, and your kids got to get out and get dirty and shit. That's how they build their immune system. You got them
Yeah,
sitting
yeah.
inside on the iPad all day.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, because I can tell you when I was in Alaska and I was living there and so clean, right? I mean, it was such a clean environment. It was that place was, there wasn't a lot of exposure to a lot of things because there wasn't a big city there. It was a small town, all outdoors, very, like I said, very, very clean. I wasn't exposed to a lot. When I came back here and I joined 24 Hour Fitness, Kapiolani, talk about Germ Fest,
Yeah.
within, I want to say within 2 weeks, I got a staph infection.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, on my leg here because it's exposed, right? I'm wearing
Yeah.
shorts, and it was down to the bottom. I got a pretty bad staph infection, and it was within like I want to say within 2 weeks after joining that gym, I got it. Yeah.
So how'd you treat that staph infection? What you
Well, I
do?
had to go to ER. I went to ER and then they gave me antibiotics and stuff because I got it here and then I got another one because it kind of moves around, right? There was like two of them. So I had them on my legs. I had like two of them and then it went away because the first set of antibiotics, it kind of helped, but I still got a second one, right? On my leg. And then they gave me a strong antibiotic and it sucked. I mean, my stomach, it made me feel like shit. Like I take it, my stomach was upset, all that stuff. But it worked and it got rid of it. Yeah.
That's crazy.
But yeah, but I
From
had
just being in a dirty
it
place.
was the gym. It was the gym, yeah.
Well, Capilani's not real. I don't give a shit if they hear me or not. That's really not like the tightest gym.
No, not at all.
And they keep raising. And, I gotta cancel my membership there because they keep raising the rates and stuff. And it's like you go there and there's dumbbells everywhere. The plates are all unorganized. People are just sitting there on their ass watching fucking TV. I can't stand it. It's just dirty.
See, it is.
And
It
I
is.
think it's been a while since I've been to 24 Hour Fitness Kapiolani, probably a good 2 years. I don't know, maybe. Um, but
Yeah.
even with that, from when we had the shutdown, speaking of shutdowns, I probably went once after that and then another two times after, but it never, with all of the renovations and all of the everything, it never got any more cleaner. It just was
No,
fucking
no,
gross.
no, no, they never did. They got different equipment in there and stuff, but they never I don't think they really took care of that issue. And there's so many members in there too, so there's a lot of people that come through there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do it anymore. That's fine.
Well, being
Nope.
that said, especially with these two cruise ship viruses that are going about, I mean, your guys' best bet is just building up your immunity. I mean, start eating a little bit better, take your
That's it.
vitamins, you know,
Take your vitamins and yep,
start cleaning up that diet a little bit.
manage your stress, get some good sleep, take take showers, daily. Daily.
Whatever medicines are gonna ban, buy a bunch of it first.
Yeah. Ivermectin right now.
Yeah, that's for
That
real.
was popular. Yeah.
It still is popular,
Yeah,
very
still
popular.
popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Well, that's great. You got anything else, Mel? You good?
No, not at
All right. All right. Well, thank you for joining us. And we'll be back next week for another episode of Paradise Poem. Aloha.